What up, y'all? We back, man. Here with an all-new show, Chicago Bears Report, 7 Rivalry Media, man. Let's get it. And we're going to kick off every show with some dope shit. Definitely going to kick off every show with some jams. I know everybody wondering, yo, Ill, where you been at? By the way, I'm your host, Ill Will Brown. And I know everybody been like, man, where you been at, man? What happened to the show? Well, one of those things, man, where, and you know, we got to set it off right. So definitely one of those things where, you know, summertime is full of fluff, man. Every day is a new sports rumor, sports take, hot take. And a lot of it is rooted in just foolishness, man. Like, none of these scenarios are really going to happen. It's just a way to, you know, kind of make some content. And I get it. But, you know, I'm a man of the people, man. And we never want to give you guys fluff, man. So with the new format, man, you're going to get real, authentic, verified Chicago Bears information, man. All 22 breakdowns. You know, of course, we get to the X and O's and to the film and all of that. And of course, man, unlike a lot of the online shows, man, we do have a unique variable. Phone lines are always open. So as you can see at the ticker at the bottom of the screen, 872-222-7010. You can always call in and give us your opinion and your takes on all things Chicago Bears, man. So we're going to keep this thing completely about the Bears. Football season is upon us. And it's go time, man. One of the most polarizing things been, you know, going through the entire offseason is the development of Justin Fields. And if you guys seen a lot of the training camp videos, if you have a chance to actually go out and see him slinging it live, it's a beautiful thing to see, man. Of course, we want to wait till the pads come on. We're going to show some loves right here. Big Q. What up, my boy? Yes, sir. So, you know, we've been up to Hallis Hall, man, and got to see some live bullets. And first thing you're going to notice, man, Justin Fields is a big dude. Justin Fields is a big dude. And he has command of the offense, man. You could definitely tell the difference between year one and year two in the system. And it's a beautiful thing to see, man. Like, of course, us as Chicago Bears fans, man, a lot of times we never have the opportunity to see our quarterbacks, you know, in the same offensive system for consecutive years. And it shows, man. Like, there's a common denominator with all of the great quarterbacks in history of the game, man. They get to sit in that system and really learn it and make it their own. They sit with the coordinators, decide what plays they do like, which ones they don't, which ones work in certain situations. You started to see the coverages and everything different based on what you know your offense is capable of and what the play design is. So it's a beautiful thing, man. Instant connection with DJ Moore, one of the first things I noticed. And man, having a real wide receiver one is huge. Huge for the development of a young quarterback. I know you guys heard this pretty much all off season, but it's real. And DJ Moore gives Justin Fields a guy, you know, during the live bullets, when you have to have a play, when you have to make something happen, he's going to make that play for you. And then it's a trickle-down effect. Now you got Mooney going against the number 2 guy. You got Claypool working on the slot corner. Tyler Scott is going to be a beast. Definitely gives me Johnny Knox vibes. Same number. You know what I mean? Super fast dude. Moving up and down the field, man. He's already got a nice rapport with Fields. If you guys can, man, get out to one of the public training camps, man. I know Lake Forest is a trek for a lot of the Southsiders, but definitely worth your while, man. It's dope to see that. Dope to see how it looks with the live bullets, man. So Big Q say DJ Moore is the best receiver ever in Chicago. And I ain't mad at you for that take, bro. I am not mad at you for that take. because honestly, man, DJ Moore, his first 5 years of his career, depending on what he does this year, in just the first 5 years of his career, he'll surpass like he'll literally surpass any Bears receiver in total receiving yards ever. I think Johnny Morris is top dog with 5,000 yards career. That's pathetic. But the Bears been all about 3 yards in a cloud of dust ever since all of us been alive. And I'm elated that that mindset is changing. Got Cuz tapping in real quick. Zeke, what's happening? And yes, sir, Tyreek Stevenson. He has definitely been working a lot with the first teams. But in a surprise development, Terrell Smith, the rookie out of Minnesota, has been getting first team reps as well. So I love the competition. And iron sharpens iron, man. You know how we say. So of course, yes, sir. Oh, absolutely. In all my years in covering the Bears and watching the Bears, man, this is hands down the best wide receiver core. And it's going to get better, man, depending on what these draft picks are looking like. Ryan Poles got us really set up, to take a tremendous leap going forward. You know what I mean? And we just got to see how the defense is going to come along. The front seven should be very much improved, especially with Trey Savage, Tremaine, TJ Edwards, and Tremaine Edmonds. That's a tongue twister. But and then with Sanborn, and don't sleep on Noah Sewell, man. He may mess around and end up playing on the weak side. But yeah, front seven is going to be vastly improved. I'm not worried about the secondary, man. And as we always say, man, let's get out of preseason healthy. You know what I mean? Football is here this week. Got of course, the Shrine game and all of that coming. So it's back, man. The long, grueling, painful off season is back. Yes, sir. And Robert, hey, do not sleep on the Bears tight end group, man. Robert Tonyan and Cole Kmet. Justin Fields has a ton of weapons. Ton of weapons. When we out there, man, even guys you didn't expect to be contributing, like we're getting first team reps and second team reps, guys like Treston Ebner looking good as coming out of the backfield. There's going to be a lot of roles for guys. And I do want to touch on the subject of the running back. So we'll be running back by committee, but I think the starter is going to be Khalil Herbert. Not mad at that. But Deontay Foreman is going to have something to say about that. And, of course, Roschon Johnson is looking good. Hands down, right now, Roschon Johnson is the best in pass pro. And that's going to get you a lot of opportunities to start in the NFL because it's a passing league, man. So just going over a lot of stuff with the summertime, man. Got some real, Justin Fields confident dude, man. Says he wants to be the first Bears quarterback to go for 4,000 yards. And I think he gets it this year, man. That's an average of 236 a game. And we all saw what he could do with weapons in the offensive line at Ohio State. He was lighting it up. So 236 a game in the modern day NFL, and you finally got a number one receiver and all the weapons that the Bears have. It should be light work. And the offense very much so, according to the coaching staff, especially Luke Getsy, Eberflus. The Flus, they want to definitely expand on the versatility of the offense, man. Like, right now, if we stand pat, man, you're gonna look at 8-man fronts like you did all last season. So this year, man, he's going to have to pick your poison. You have the threat of the pass, threat of the run, and still the threat of Justin Fields getting loose on you. So it's gonna be ugly, man. Polarizing thing so far for the offseason. And I get tired of a lot of the fluff you see on the internet, man. Look, what is it gonna be? 1 week we're gonna trade for Danielle Hunter. Next week is Chase Young. This week is this guy. Next week is listen. Ryan Poles knows what he's doing, man. We're probably gonna add an edge. Think more so Justin Houston, Yannick Ngakoue vibes as far as the edge we're gonna. Okay, let's see. So see, that's the thing, man. With the command of the offense that Justin Fields has and stuff like that, and he's starting to take the layups a lot more. And this is just, of course, training camp, but that's what keeps your interception rate low, your completion percentage high when you take the layups. We already know Justin Fields could hit the home run, Zeke. We already know he could hit the home run. It's about taking the layups. He takes the layups. He's going to be north of 65% completion percentage, and he'll keep those. And yeah, you gotta let him throw it. That's a great point, Zeke. You gotta let him throw it. You're gonna have to live with a few of the interceptions. That's fine. But if I can get 25 to 30 touchdowns, keep the interceptions 10 and below, I'll take that. I do want that 4,000-yard mark, though. That's very attainable. It's not as much as you think. All right, got a good question here. Absolutely. What's up with the O-line? Well, Big Q, this is one of the better O-lines the Bears have had in a long time. Cody Whitehair settled in real nicely at center. Tevin Jenkins is transitioned to left guard seamlessly. Nate Davis is a pro. Darnell Wright is going to be a very good one. He looks great. Dropped 16 pounds coming into camp. And Braxton Jones is looking great as well, man. So you're going to see a much improved offensive line, which is going to lead to more explosive passing game. Like I said, I don't have any worries about Justin Fields attacking downfield. That's his biggest strength. It's about the layups in the intermediate game. So you're going to see a lot more of that this year. He's been getting the ball down to the running backs, taking the check downs. And that's why the great quarterbacks, man, their completion percentage is high. Yeah, everybody wants to see the big explosive plays, man, but, yards after the catch, all of that stuff factors in to these, these huge numbers these quarterbacks are putting up, man. You got to take the layups. And Justin Fields will be doing that all year. So let's get this 4K in the books and then what they're going to say now. Another thing I want to address too, man. And, this is going to be a short episode for the day. You know what I mean? And then look for us on YouTube for the shorts and stuff like that as well. But stay out of the Chicago Bears groups, you guys. Stay out of the groups. Stay out of groups. It's going to do nothing but frustrate you. Like, there's literally guys in the groups that post Justin Fields' record as a starter, completely ignores all of the circumstances, everything that's going on, and literally every day you see it, 5-20. If you're in the Bears group on Facebook, you've seen it. Same guys, 5-20. Justin Fields is running back. Listen, he is right on par with the three best young quarterbacks at the same stage, and they did the same thing for them, for Justin, as they did for those guys. So expect him to take the leap, man. Expect Justin to take the leap, man. So leave it in the chat. What's a great season for as far as Justin Fields goes for you guys? As far as the numbers, what would you like to see Justin Fields do in the air, touchdown interception ratio, and of course with a QB that dynamic, you definitely want to also factor in the yards on the ground. So for me, I'll take anywhere from 3,500 to 4,000 yards, 25 to 30. You know what? Let's say 35 total TDs, and anywhere from 500 to 800 yards rushing, because you still want to feature that. His legs are definitely a problem. Just got to be, smarter. We definitely don't want to be approaching 200 rushing attempts this year. So leave it in the chat, man. Let's get the music back going. So if you're a Justin Fields supporter, yeah, Peyton Manning has that's a great point, Zeke. Peyton Manning has the all-time interception record as a rookie in the NFL, and we all see how he turned out. Yeah, 28 interceptions as a rookie. Gotta let him throw it. You gotta let him throw it. Let him make the mistakes. But year 2 in the system with the weapons we have, and I wasn't all that mad about Justin's interception TD ratio last year. It's just that it just wasn't enough passing attempts, and we know the reason why. The offensive line was terrible, and we had I would say JV level receivers. Now, that's a strength on the roster. The O line is starting to become a strength on the roster. One thing I do want to get into before we wrap up this video as well, though, but definitely leave that in the comments, man, before I switch gears. What's an acceptable season from Justin Fields for you? Let's get total yards. Let's get passing yards, rushing yards, total touchdowns, and TD interception ratio. What's an acceptable season for you guys as far as Justin Fields goes? And I want to switch gears. Let's talk about the defense. D-line. In my opinion, I like what we did in the draft. I'm not really gonna worry about the run defense this year as much. Andrew Billings, in the draft picks we got Javon Dexter, Zach Pickens. Those guys are going to definitely step up the run defense. DeMarcus Lawrence, I think he's going to be a 10-plus sack candidate for the Bears, man. He's been beasting in training camp. We just got to get that other side figured out, whether it be a free agent, Justin Houston, Yannick Ngakoue, or does Trevis Gibson revert back to the flash that she showed year before last. So we got to get the D-line settled in. Not worried about the secondary. Not worried about the defensive tackles, linebackers. I'm liking how we looking there. Worried about the edge players, man. Worried about those ends. So other than that, I would like to see the Bears defense. If we could get a top 20 unit, I'd be cool with that, because I feel like the offense can be top 15. And as far as a win total, Zeke, nine is very, I'd be extremely pleased with 9 wins. I feel like for me this season, I want to make sure that Justin Fields is the guy going forward, and I think he is. I want to see that solidified. Let's get this nucleus locked in. We know Justin's the guy. Let's build around him. Let's continue to improve the roster, and I'm cool with that. But 9 wins, I'm not mad at that at all. I'll take anywhere from 7 on the low end to 11 wins if we really being aggressive about a favorable schedule and a hot start. So, yeah, also, man, along with Justin Fields' stat totals that are acceptable for you, leave that in the comments. Let's see what we're talking about as far as win totals. Would be really good for this team's psyche to, get a wild card berth and challenge for the division this year. Then you just take that and build on it with a ton of cap room and a ton of draft capital. Bears are going to be a force to be reckoned with. So, finally got the right guys in the front office. Jury's still out on Coach Eberflus, but I like that he's going to be having his hands more on the defense this year. So we should see a vast improvement on the defense, man. So let's get the volume cranked on this one. And that is definitely a good question, man. PJ Walker is PJ Walker, man. I mean, he could come in and start for you a couple of games, man. He's able to run the offense. He's solid, man. He's one of the better backups we've had in a long time. So, yeah, definitely a solid backup, and it allows you to continue to run the scheme in the event of, Justin maybe misses a game or two here and there. But we want to keep these guys upright, man. So, O-line, do your job, man. That's what we're doing. And how many of y'all know the Bears fight song, man? And let me know in the comments, too, what type of content y'all want to see, man. Y'all want to see some all-22 breakdowns, man, on specific players? Let me know, man. We're going to get that done for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Roster evaluation, X's and O's. You guys want me to draw out plays for you? Let me know, man. We got the telestrator going and all of that. So, it's gonna be a fun season, man. I am elated that football is back, and hopefully you are too. And man, with that being said, bear down, man, and I appreciate you guys for rocking with me so far. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share, man. Tell people to get in tune with me. And of course, man, the phone lines are always open. 872-222 7010. Call in, give us your takes. Don't just leave it in the comments. The phone lines are always open as well. And we'll see you on the next episode, man. Pad's coming on this week, so I'll be back probably either Wednesday or Thursday. May try to get up to a camp and see what's going on with the pads on. And I'll be back in a couple, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep this show fluff free, man. You know, Chicago Bears Report, Sibling Rivalry Media. Follow us on all social channels, and we're out. Peace.